Otura Ogbe, Otura Niko. Ifa says, "He who does great good receives great good. A broken gourd cannot hold much water. The sun shines on everyone except for me. He who gives to others will never be without benefits." The Father says, if you can't be happy on earth, then it's time to see me in heaven. Iron always looks to quarrel with fire. Otura Ogbe is an odu of a person of light that turns to darkness. There is someone who is naturally or normally good-hearted, but something has happened that has turned them to the dark side or has a negative mindset instead of looking at the positives. Because of internal darkness, they can be led into doing something wrong or making a mistake. For now, let's just say that someone has acquired a negative dark force or energy, and they need a paraldo exorcism or expunging ritual to remove this darkness from their persona. Most of the time, we pick up dark energies from everyday life and absorb others' negativity, just like contracting a cold, virus, or flu. Then, there are times when someone has cast witchcraft or cursed us out of spite and revenge. Other times, it is because they stay too long living in an injurious environment. Odu of having contracted an evil spirit due to being around the wrong people, lifestyle, or an enemy that desires to injure you. Beware of picking up bad habits and even addictions. Oracle of alcoholism, substance abuse issues, or having suffered being in a relationship where their partner had these kinds of challenges. This Odu prescribes recognizing people who are not necessarily good for them. By analyzing the actions of others instead of taking them for granted, one can become a better judge of character. This form of thinking serves as a protective mechanism against people with evil intentions. Otura Niko is an Odu of someone having daddy or mommy issues. These parental issues stem from situations involving blame toward the father or mother. Most of the time, it's because one of the parents has abandoned them, and they hold a grudge. This can persist even after the parent attempts to mend things in the person's life. Ifa says, never judge your parents. Why not become a parent and do better than them because of your experience? Mila teaches in this Odu that parents need to appreciate having had children, let alone appreciate that their children are in their lives. At the same, children need to appreciate having had someone to bring them into the world, let alone having someone to raise them. A parent is not only the one who brought you into this world, but those who served in showing you how to survive. In essence, parents and children need to value one another. Otura Niko is an Odu of education of having been raised close to a school, or convent, i.e. an Odu of learning, education, and teaching. Ifa says that intelligence and wisdom are the most refined virtues that any human can possess. Odu of becoming a professional in whichever skill set the individual possesses or can put their mind to. For those living the destiny of this Odu by way of hand of Ifa, it is recommended that they obtain an undergraduate, graduate, or even doctoral degree. Hence, all continued education would be of great benefit for promoting and securing well-being. If not, obtain the necessary technical vocational training to one day own their business. Mila says that the person has it within them to be a hard worker, and with this one day they can have a very good economic status. The person is very smart, hence not to be hard-headed or act stupid. Otura Niko is an Odu where people who are good when confronted with temptation can make the wrong decision. Speaks of not divulging secrets, yours or those entrusted to you by others. Always listen to the good advice of elders, mentors, spirit guides, Orisha, and Ifa. Otura Niko is the Odu of hidden money. This means hiding your profit and not letting everyone know how much you have hidden. You have to start a stash for your money and beware of who you let know where your money is, because even children will steal from you. When you hide your money, don't forget where you have put it. You are alone when it comes to managing your money, because others will spend it not thinking about how hard it has been for you to obtain it. Hidden money also means the potential to win a lawsuit that is in the air, or that there is an economic gain coming from a transaction that is in the works. Odu of doing a special ebo with Shango to discover lost or hidden money. This ebo can also be used to have good luck in a business transaction or venture. On a negative note, this is an oracle of materialism and working so much to obtain money that the individual ends up trading their health for money. This isn't good. It's better to concentrate on your health, because without health one can't make the income to support obligations. Odu of a workaholic, people who overwork and think that this is how they will lots of money. They can become overstressed, give in to greed, become arrogant and angry when thinking they are not reaching their economic goals. Beware of becoming narcissistic or attracting those with narcissistic personality disorders that can influence one to lose their light. Never do what you wouldn't want anyone to do to you. Learn from past experiences and never blame yourself for things going wrong. Otura Niko is an Odu of time management, having an action plan allowing plenty of time to get all things done. Do things on time and not when you feel like it. If you are not a workaholic, then you are lazy because you choose to be. This is an oracle of someone observing the way you do things to execute changes to suit their interest. This speaks of people who like sticking their hands in a cookie jar, as in not leaving something out in the open that would be tempting for others to take or use, that you otherwise wouldn't want them to. In essence, to have things of value taken from you or stolen, so keep your valuables well hidden. Speaking of people who are hard-headed, dominating, and selfish, they will always go against the positive nature of things. They will never appreciate anything. Otura Niko speaks of everyone's evil within that will damage their light if they allow it. Learn from past experiences and never blame yourself for things going wrong. Learn to let go of pain, grief, or depression, and never allow these things to darken your light, because this is an Odu of solitude and experiencing loneliness, when not having a good character. Otura Ogbe is the Odu of Ifa used to call all male ancestors and spirit guides in Ifa rituals. Oren Mila says, to speak with your Babalawo elder to see if any male ancestor or spirit guides need to be fed for the resolution of a situation.